guys, welcome back to my videos. Today we are going to talk about one of my, probably my personal favorite comic book series, or graphic novel, or whatever you want to call it, Scott Pilgrim, which, as you can tell by my box set, I'm a huge fan of. It is all six. They are by Brian Lee O'Malley, who, before this actually, a lot of people don't know this, is he made Lost at Sea, which I haven't read yet. I heard it's pretty good. But anyway, one person wasn't sure to read these or not, so I just felt like doing a video. And huge fan because you know my shirt. Anyway, this series I just absolutely love. It's so funny. It's got great humor. The writing's great. The art style is really unique and simplistic at the same time, which is nice. And just the pop culture references and the video game references. I mean, there's like Zelda to DuckTales to River City Ransom to old school to new, kind of. And there's like one scene where he's like playing a PS Vita at one point, which is funny. Anyway, I absolutely love the series. Basically, the story is this guy named Scott. He lives in Canada. He he dates this high school girl, which sounds weird because he's like in his 20s, but the way they work it is like really funny. It's meant for humor. And then he's just not sure what to do with his life, and then he meets this girl named Ramona, and then he breaks up with the girl, and then he starts dating her, and then he has to fight her 7 evil exes, basically, like video game boss fight style, and every time he beats them, they'll explode in coins and stuff like that, which is a reference to River City Ransom, every time you beat someone, or Double Dragon. It's so funny. Every time I read these, I always, crack up every time. I've read these probably 50 times and I still find them funny. I'll still find jokes that I never noticed or stuff in the background that I never noticed. It's just so great. And you can get the whole collection probably for pretty cheap, probably $20. I got this for like $20, $30 probably. Or you can just buy the hardback color editions, which are really nice too, because they show behind the scenes original concept art, sketches he did in his book, and how he came up with the idea and stuff like that. And I would read these first and then get the color edition, or if you want, you can just get the color edition, because they actually add more jokes from this, because this is originally black and white, and in the color edition they'll mention that the original book was black and white, and they said this joke is funnier without color and stuff like that. It's funny. I just love it so much. There's also a game that no one talks about for some reason. I don't know why. And I think the reason too is they don't talk about it is because it didn't really sell too well. It was by Ubisoft, which was fun. It was a side-scrolling beat 'em up it had amazing pixel art by this guy named Paul Robertson, who's a really good artist. I'll put a link down below to his stuff if I'll find it. And I think the reason why people didn't talk about that game is because it didn't have online for some reason. It was meant to be a couch co-op old school fighter, which is fine, but when you're putting on the 360 and last gen consoles technically now, but then it was next gen. When you're putting on that, you would think you'd want to play with friends online and beat it kind of like a Castle Crasher style game. But for some reason, I just didn't do that, and I guess that's kind of one of the reasons it was hindered. And I honestly loved it. It was a fun game. Very enjoyable. Very difficult, too, towards the end, but I really liked it. Another way to get in this series is with the movie, which probably a ton of people have seen or not. Well, it didn't really do well in theaters, so probably not. This is actually how I got into the series, because I saw the trailer for it. And I thought it was really interesting, and then I ran out and got the books and read it and loved it, and then I watched the movie. This movie is by Edgar Wright, who, if you don't know, he did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End. He also did Ant-Man recently, but then he fell out, as probably everyone knows that story. Yeah, I love this. I love the movie. It's great. His style fits perfectly with Scott Pilgrim. Michael Cera is a really good actor in this. I don't remember the girl that played Ramona. My only, like, really my only complaints about this is it felt rushed, which makes sense because there's so much stuff that they have to put into the movie. And it's just like they gloss over certain characters. They don't make Ramona, for some reason they don't make Ramona very interesting, because in the book, like, you're really rooting for him to be with her because she's a really funny character. She's like really, you know, high up and stuff like that. But in the movie, she's just kind of boring and not really. You could care less about her. I don't. It's not the actress's fault. It's just the way they wrote her for some reason, which is odd. I don't know what the deal was with that, but yeah. Overall, it's like it's visually pleasing too. There's even more references in this since it's live action. There's little sound bits from Ocarina of Time and stuff like that, and it's really funny when they do it. This whole series is so quotable. Like, I quote it almost every other day. I think the reason too this didn't do so well is because it's kind of a hard audience to please, because it's a very it's just kind of hard for casual moviegoers to go to a movie about a guy fighting evil exes, and there's video game references, like old and new. And it just, I don't remember what it was competing with, but I think there was a big, like, box office big hit movie back then, so that's kind of why. So it just kind of died. But thankfully, it started to grow in popularity on DVD. So yeah, check this out. Check this out. Check the books out. Seriously, just do it. It's so worth it. It's a phenomenal series. I love it. All of it's great. The movie, even though it has its flaws, it has some good moments. It's just a blast to watch. That is it for today. I believe. Can't talk. That is it for today. I will probably do. I want to do another video on his new book. Brian Lee O'Malley's book, Seconds, which is a really good book too. You don't have to read Scott Pilgrim to watch it, or to read it. Yeah, and I wanted to do. I might do another Batman video. I just kind of want to break away from this. Is my breakaway Batman video, so I just want to do something different. And then for another video, I might do ranking the Arkham games, or my anime reviews. Like I said, I might do Bebop. Trigun, if anyone wants me to do those, even though those are highly regarded, well-known classic animes, but I just feel like it. Anyway, that is it for today. Alright, see ya.